As Kyrie Irving prepares for his third playoff series against the Celtics since departing Boston, this time in the NBA Finals, Irving reflected fondly on his brief time with the franchise and expressed regret about some of his previous actions with the passionate fan base that has been pretty hostile towards him. Take a listen.
That wasn't a great reflection of who I am and how I like to compete on a high level. It wasn't a great reflection on my end towards the next generation on what it means to control your emotions in that type of environment, no matter what people are yelling at you. I'm built for these moments to be able to handle circumstances like that. And I've been able to grow since then. So regardless of, the attention that's being paid to what it's going to be like on my end, I have a group to lead that's going to be looking to me for a voice of peace and to be able to control what I can control and also help them through it.
Really respect Kyrie's introspection and his growth that he talked about. Stephen A., what was your reaction to his comments just there?
Well, I think the word respect is apropos, but the feelings run significantly deeper for me when it comes to Kyrie Irving. I think that right now he's just in a marvelous state from the standpoint that he's really, really showing us, the power of discovering inner peace and really, really capturing that and what it can do for one's life. And I think that's something that we have to pay attention to. And so I just look at him right now, devout Muslim that he is. He's really locked in and zeroed in on finding the better part of himself. And he's a much better man than he ever even anticipated. And I think we're all benefiting from it. It's not an exaggeration to be older than him to admit that I learn a lot from him, from seeing how he's acted. And I'm really, really proud of him. I really, really am. It's special to see.
It really is, and that's what happens with growth, maturation, maturity. He talked about some of the things that he was dealing with. I think he mentioned that there was a death to someone that was very, very close to him. Self is not something that you find. Self is something that you create. And he's created a very good self, a peace, a calm. He understands that there are things, the way he handles certain things, he didn't handle them right. He handled them poorly. And to go through what he's been able to go through, and to see him find a wife and have kids, he's a different Stephen A., he's a different person now than what he was, even in Cleveland, even in Boston, even in Brooklyn. And maybe Brooklyn was the start of this journey that he's constantly on, and we're constantly evolving. We all going through something. We all want to continuously grow. But the young man, and I can say he's a young man because he's the age of my kids, the young man that I see today is an unbelievable thing. It is an unbelievable thing, and I'm so proud that Kyrie has created this for himself.
We got to leave it there, but just to piggyback quick, Shannon, also want to applaud the fact that growth doesn't happen by accident, right? You got to do the work. And clearly,
you got to want to grow, Molly.
Yep, absolutely.